This video is all about the taxation matters relating to working from home, a very topical subject. This is part of a series of videos about tax and accounting matters. So if you'd like to see more content like this, then please consider subscribing to the channel, and it really helps me if you press that like button. Taxation relating to working from home. What we'd really like is some tax relief, because we will have noticed, I've noticed, that our expenses at home have increased a little. Now, to be completely fair, expenses overall have decreased because we're not commuting, I'm not buying lunch at work, and actually I'm not dressing for work as well. So generally my expenses have decreased, but the cost of actually accommodating me at home has definitely increased. So this is really about that increase relating to the accommodation costs. So the first thing, £6 a week. So you can claim £6 a week. That used to be £4 a week. They've recently put it up to £6 a week. There we are. So £6 a week you can claim, and that's for the extra heat and light and power and all those sorts of things. It's a standard amount. Now so £6 a week of expenses, so you only get the benefit of the tax rate on that. So if you're a 20% taxpayer, you would benefit by 20% of £6, and if you're a 40% taxpayer, you would benefit by 40% of the £6 a week. Now, that's never going to make you rich, is it? So it's not very much, but it's a little bit of a help, and I like to claim it, because it makes me feel like I'm winning in the system a bit, and that's just a reflection on me and nothing else. So there is another way of doing it. You can claim the actual cost, so you can do it on an actual basis instead of the standard £6 a week. So you can take the area of the room that you use as an office, and you take that as a percentage of your total house. And it's not by number of rooms, it's by the square footage or square meterage. You then multiply that by the costs of your accommodation, and then by the time that you spend in that room. So that's quite a complicated calculation. And there's a small health risk, because if you claim the mortgage interest, you can sort of slightly trip yourself up, because normally when you sell your house, you get principal private residence relief. So you don't pay capital gains tax on selling a house because it's your main house. But once you start claiming money as an office, then it's not entirely your own house, and therefore you can possibly get caught. Now, even if you put that on, there is a £12,000 capital gains tax allowance. So it's very unlikely that it will affect your capital gains tax position when you sell your house. But it is worth considering, and it might affect things. But generally, so £6 a week, or this slightly complicated calculation. But since a lot of us are working very much more at home than we ever used to, the calculation might become more relevant. So then there's the next level. The next level is building an office in your garden. So that's next level working from home. And I think a lot of people are considering that, and people have talked to me about that because they've decided that this whole commuting thing is overrated. So what are the effects of building a garden office? Well, if you can claim first year allowances, which small businesses can claim all of the costs of first year of capital expenditure in the year. So you can claim things like the furniture, the electrical equipment, things like air conditioning, the heating equipment, the computers, the cabling, all those sorts of things. You can claim first year allowances and get tax relief in the first year. The actual structure itself, you can't claim. You can claim a small amount each year for the next many decades, but you can't claim it all in the first year. However, it is still beneficial to have it in your company or in your business, because if you're VAT registered and you get the invoices addressed to your company or to your business, you can claim the VAT back, and that's 20%. That's a substantial amount you can get back. And also, if you pay for the structure through your business, through your limited company, you don't have to take the money out of the company in order to pay the bills. So that means you're not paying higher rate tax on it and not paying dividend tax at all. So the dividend tax for higher rate taxpayers is 32.5%. So avoiding paying that is also a substantial saving and can be important. So those are the main tax effects of working from home. You can get your £6, you can do a complicated calculation, and if you want to build a shed or a shepherd's hut in the garden, then that can be beneficial for tax. If you've got any questions, then please put them in the comments below, or ask me if you've got my private details. This is part of a series of videos. So if you would like to see more content like this, then please consider subscribing to the channel, and it really helps me if you press that like button. Thank you very much for listening and watching.